Hello and welcome to today's live English lesson here on the AM Language YouTube channel. I'm sorry I wasn't live yesterday. Had to look at didn't have to look at anything. Just wasn't free to give a lesson. But I'm here today with a live lesson, and in today's lesson we are going to look at how to use adverbs wisely. As always, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So important. And like and share the videos as well. So we'll wait for some people to join and then we shall begin. As always, please take part in the live chat because that's where the action happens. And if you are watching later, while watching the video, please make sure that you follow the lesson in the live chat section because that's where the action happens. Okay, as things stand, what can I say about while we're waiting for people to join us? Malta, what would you like to know? It's sunny. Well, it's summer. It's always going to be sunny. COVID-wise, unfortunately, we still can't open. We haven't opened the doors yet to take students on physical classes. But that doesn't mean lessons can't happen. We are giving online lessons. It's not going to replace the actual classroom. But that being said, I think it's fair to say that you can still deliver good lessons online and you can still have good lessons online. But you can't replace the actual feel of a classroom. I think that's the main take there. I mean, today teaching is becoming has changed quite a bit because of COVID. What you would do in a classroom is now a physical classroom is very different. Francesca, good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing well. Boa tarde. Yeah, that's right. Boa tarde. Teaching has changed a lot. We can't do what we normally do, like putting students together, putting them in pairs, putting them in groups. It's become very difficult. It's from a creative side of things, it's very difficult. So it's definitely a very, very difficult period. Now, that brings me on to my first thing, fun enough. What word was I using? Well, before the adjective, I was using an adverb because we can do this. Adverb plus adjective. But very is very simple, funny enough. Very is very simple. We don't want to always use very. Very, 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 very. Same with really. Really, 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 really. Francesca says, I did not find link yesterday. Yes, Francesca, that's because yesterday there was no lesson. I could not give a lesson, which is why there was no lesson yesterday. Irina F, good afternoon. Privyet and welcome to today's lesson. Thank you very much. Okay. So yesterday there was no lesson. Unfortunately, I had to go to a funeral yesterday, so no, I could not give a live lesson yesterday. Like I was saying though, very, 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 and really, 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 these words are used far too often. Francesca says, okay, thank you for the information. I was worried. Worried. No need to worry. Words like very, really, we can use them. They're very helpful, and most people know what they mean. But we end up repeating ourselves quite a lot. So let's look at some interesting alternatives. So, for instance, we're looking at something that makes something big. Okay, so we're looking at if we're using the word very, okay, or really to stress something that is big. Hello, SR Ventral. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you have not done so yet. So let's say using very or really to stress something how big it is. So you're saying, oh, it's very big. Okay. We might want to choose a different word. Okay. And it might mean that we might choose a different adjective as well. So let's start off. Which adverb below can we use to replace very when we are talking about the size of something? And we'll talk about something that's going to be big. Okay, so let's go with this. A. Elegantly. B. And finally, C. So we've got elegantly, enormously, and dimly. Okay, let's see if you can go with the correct adverb. Because an adverb is supposed to say something about the adjective or the verb, because that's how we can use it. So let's see if we're going to. And for this, we'll change the word from big to. Let's go with imposing. Now, imposing is a very interesting word. Okay, imposing doesn't mean it's automatically big. But if you're talking about a building being imposing, if a building is imposing or someone is imposing, it means they or it is huge and maybe intimidating. Now, intimidating is slightly, well, scary in some way. Okay. Okay. So you've all gone for B, and B is the correct answer. So we could say, for example, the building is enormously imposing. So, can you think of an enormously imposing building? This is a building that you will see. You cannot miss it. Okay. So, which building is enormously imposing from the options below? Okay. So, let's see. We've got A. Let's go with White House. B. Let's go with AM Language School. Or C. Let's go with and We're going to go with, again, we're going with something that is a little bit imposing in the sense that it might be a little bit scary to look at. Let's go with this one. I think this would be a good option. And hopefully it's made very clear. So you've got three choices. Which one is going to be, which one can we describe as being enormously imposing? We've got the White House, AM Language School, and the Empire State Building. Irina F., thank you very much. Yes, the Empire State Building is correct. That's enormously imposing. So that's what we're looking at. Thank you very much, Francesca. That is correct. Enormously imposing. See how all of a sudden it's different. It's just saying, oh, it's very big. No, it's enormously imposing, for example. And if we're talking about a person, for instance, you could say the player was enormously imposing to play against. So again, we've got this something that's just a little bit more creative, and it says a lot more. Okay, right, let's go again. Let's go now with something slightly different. We're going to go with this sentence here. He was really optimistic, but he wasn't very good at the game. What can we say here? Well, I'm going to give you a clue. We're going to try and take optimistic. And we also have to think of something that's not very good. So which option can we go with? Which option? Okay. We have to try and have the same meaning. So can we go with optimistically hopeless? B. Hopelessly optimistic. C. Both. Maybe we can use both. What do you think? So we're talking about someone who is optimistic, but he wasn't very good. So we could say, can we say optimistically hopeless? Can we say hopelessly optimistic? Or can we actually use both structures? Both of these examples. They both follow adverb, adjective. Francesca says A. Anyone else watching? Do you agree with Francesca? Do you think the answer is only A? Do you think it might be B? Or maybe you think it's A and B, in which case it would be C. Okay, so one of you has said A, the other one has said B. So we've got both answers here. Maybe the answer is both. Let me show you. Okay. He was optimistic. He was optimistically hopeless, as he was never going to win. So there we can see, yes, correct. A works. We can say he was optimistically hopeless, as he was never going to win. We're saying he was optimistic, but he wasn't very good, and he was never going to win. That has the same meaning. Can we use B? Well, let's see. You can say he was hopelessly optimistic since he was rubbish. So we can say B is also correct. So the correct answer here is C. We can use both. We can say optimistically hopeless or hopelessly optimistic. These things are very good structures. You've still got the adverb plus adjective, but you're playing around with language. So now I'm going to give you guys a task. Let's see. Let's go with this. We've got someone who is shy, but still gave a public talk, or someone who was shy, but still gave it. I should keep that in the same sentence. Don't want to. Same structure, sorry. Someone who was, not is. So someone who was shy, but still gave a public talk. A public talk obviously is a speech of some kind. Now, first of all, we need to know what shy is. Shy, very confident speaking in public, or is it B, someone who is not confident when speaking in public? Which one do you think, A or B? A or B. And here we're looking at the word shy, okay? We're looking at the word shy. Do you think someone who is shy is confident at speaking in public? Excellent. B, says Francesca. Correct. Now, what is the adverb of shy? Now, don't forget, adverbs usually have an ly. So what do you think? How do we spell shy as an adverb? The adverb of shy. Is it A, shyly, B, shyly, or is it C? Is it shyly? Which one do you think is the correct adverb option? A, B, or C? Is it shy, Y-L-Y, I-L-Y, or I-E-L-Y? Good, Francesca, yes, it's going to be A. Oh, thank you very much, Arena F, from before. Yes, you were correct. Okay, so here's your challenge. We're going to say, now here we're going to look at the structure. Adverb plus verb. So, I'd like you to complete the sentence. Where do we put the adverb? Well, in this case, we've got she shyly gave her speech. So we've got pronoun plus adverb plus gave plus verb. Pronoun, I misspelled that. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. Now over to you. I'm going to give you some adverbs. You need to decide where the adverbs go. Why a verb is last? That's just the structure because it's still subject, verb, object. So in this case, we would always put the adverb before the verb. You can go adverb, verb, and you can go adverb, adjective in English. You can't go adverb, noun, for example. That's not going to work. Okay, let's see how you guys do with this. You've got A and B. You've got the adverb. Well, you've got the adjective. You guys over here need to turn the adjective into an adverb, and you need to complete the sentence. So she fought with him. Here in brackets, you've got brave. Now, just like we did before with shy, we've got she shyly gave her speech. Here, we want to see, right, you've got brave, you need to think of the adverb of brave, similar to shy. And then you, in terms of the structure, not the meaning, I mean in terms of what we do to the word to make it an adverb. You then got she fought with him. So you need to turn this into an adverb and then put this somewhere within this sentence. And the same goes with B. You've got the adjective calm. So you'll again have to turn calm into an adverb and you'll then have to complete the sentence. Francesca says A is she bravely fought with him. Well, if you agree with Francesca, let me know and come in and say, yes, I agree, or no, I disagree. Thank you for your answer, though, Francesca. Now, fought is obviously the past of fight. So fight, fought, fought. Fight, fought, fought. And here you've gone with she bravely fought with him. For 2, Francesca has said he calmly negotiated with them. Rena F agrees with Francesca for the first answer. And I think I'm going to be right if I guess that Arena F is also going to agree with Francesca for the first one. Sorry, for the second one. So let's look at the answers. A, she. So the answer to the first one, well done, guys. She bravely fought with them. Or sorry, I should say him. Yeah, with him, I think. Oh no, she bravely fought with him. Sorry. And B, he calmly negotiated with them. So that automatically tells us a little bit more about the negotiation. He negotiated with them calmly. If we say, oh, she bravely fought, then you could say with him. Then you're saying that she fought, but it was brave of her to do so. Okay. And that is how you use adverbs. You can use adverbs really, really wisely. If you've got any more examples or you've got any sort of ideas of what you would like to do, please feel free to leave your answers in the comment section. I'm going to add to the live chat. So if you're watching, click on the live chat here. You can see a lovely link that will take you to a really good PDF of a list of adverbs that would help you a lot. Okay, that's how you can increase your range of adverbs. Sorry. Okay, guys. So that brings us to just before 5 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining. Now, in terms of going forward, I'll be back on Monday. Unfortunately, I couldn't give a lesson yesterday. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll be able to. So I will be back on Monday at 4:30. So Monday at 4:30 with another live English lesson. And I'm glad to say that this video that I've been working on is now nearly finished. I don't think I'll be able to upload it tomorrow. I might be able to, but I'm not confident. I think I'm more likely to be able to upload it next week. So thank you very much, everyone. Irina F., thank you for your participation as always. And Francesca, thank you very much for your participation. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Please make sure that I hope you have learnt from this little lesson and that you enjoyed it. So take care. Thank you very much. See you Monday. Take care, guys, says Francesca, and have a lovely weekend. You too, Francesca. So bye, guys. Take care. See you Monday at 4:30. Bye for now. You too, Arena F. Have a nice evening and a good weekend. Thank you.